Okay, so this time let us discuss solving rational equations. To solve the rational equation, so here are the steps that we need to follow. The first one is to eliminate the rational expressions in the equations by multiplying both sides of the equation by the LCD or the least common denominator. Then after that, solve the equation and check your solution. Okay, so this time, let us try to solve this given rational equation. So we have here x over 5 plus 1/4, which is equal to x over 2. So let us solve for the value of x. So the first thing that we're going to do is we have to find the LCD, the least common denominator. So we know the least common denominator of this given rational equation is equal to 20. But just in case you forgot on how to find the LCD, so what you are going to do is you have to find the multiple of your denominator, the 5, the 4, and the 2. So we have here 5, we have here denominator 4, we have here denominator 2. So we know the multiple of 5 is equal to 5, 10, 15, 20, so on and so forth. And the multiple of 4 are 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, so on and so forth. The multiple of 2 are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, so on and so forth. So as you observe, the least common multiple of your denominator 5, 4, and 2 is equal to 20. So this common multiple will be our LCD of our given rational equation. So we're going to use this LCD to multiply both sides of the equation in order for us to eliminate the rational expression. So let us do that. So we have to multiply, or we have here 20 multiply on the left side of the equation, x over 5 plus 1/4. Then we have here on the other side x over 2 multiply by the LCD 20. So this time, let us use the distributive property. So we have here 20 times x over 5. So we know this will become 20x over 5. Then plus 20 times 1/4. This will become 20 over 4. And 20 times, or x over 2 is 20x over 2. So simplify, we know 20x divided by 5 will be, then 20 over 4 is equal to 5, then which is 20x over 2 is equal to 10x. What we're going to do to find the value of x, so we have to transfer this 4x on the other side. So it will become now 10x, then change the sign. From positive 4x, it will become negative 4x. Then bring down the constant. So we have here 5. Then simplify. 10x minus 4x is 6x. Then bring down the constant. So we have here solve for the value of x. So we have here 6 and 6. Then cancel, or we know that 6 divided by 6 is equal to 1. So therefore, this will become, the value of x now is equal to 5 over 6. In order for us to determine if we got the correct answer here, so what we are going to do is we have to substitute the value of our x here that we got to our original equation. Since our original equation is in a form of x over 5 plus 1/4, which is equal to x over 2. So what we're going to do is we have to substitute the value of our x here. Then if the two equation will become equal to each other, so therefore we can say that our answer 5 over 6 is correct. So let us do that. So first we have to substitute first the value of our x that we got. So we know we got the x value 5 over 6 all over the 5. So we have here all over 5. Then plus the 1/4, which is equal to the value of x again, substitute. So we have here 5 over 6 all over the value of our denominator, which is 2. So we have here our operation. So 5 over 6 all over 5, or division. So we know if we are going to divide a fraction, so what we are going to do is we have to reciprocal our denominator, then multiply to our numerator. So we have here our numerator, the 5 over 6, then reciprocal this one, we have the imaginary 1, then flip it, so it will become now 1/5. From our operation division, so this will become multiplication. Then plus the 1/4. Then the same, we have here division. So bring down the 5 over 6. Then get the reciprocal of 2. So times 1/2. So simplify. So we know we can multiply this one, 5 times 1, then 6 times 5. But as we have here, divisible with each other, so 5 and 5 are divisible with each other. So therefore we have here the remaining 1 over 6 plus the 1/4. Then there's no divisible with each other here, so we have to multiply this one. So this is 5, then multiply this one, so which is 12. Okay, then simplify. So what is 1/6 plus 1/4? So the LCD of 6 and 4 is equivalent to LCD 12. Then 12 divided by 6 is 2, times 1 is 2. Okay, so we have here now 2. Then divisible of 12, so 12 divided by 4 is 3, times 1 is equivalent to 3. So we have here 3. Okay, or plus 3. Then 5 over 12. So simplify. So we have here 2 plus 3 is 5 over 12. Then 5 over 12. So this is now the correct answer. So as you observe, they are equal with each other. So therefore, we can say that our answer here is correct. The 5 over 6 is correct. In this kind of problem, where we have here two rational expression, the best method that we can use is with the use of our LCD. But if we will encounter a rational equation where we have a single rational expression here and single rational expression on the other side, the best method that we can use is with the use of the cross multiplication. So meaning, we are going to multiply this to here and we're going to multiply this to here. Okay? So let us do the first step. So this one, x plus 3. So x plus 3 multiply to 6. Okay, so we have here 6 times x plus 3. And this one, 4 multiply to x plus 6. So equal sign. Then 4 multiply to x plus 6. Okay? So this time, we have to use distributive property. So we have to multiply this one 6 times x. So this is 6x. 6 times 3. So we know this is equal to positive 18. Then equal sign. This one 4 times x. So we have here 4x. Then 4 times 6 is equal to 24. So this is positive 24. Then combine like terms on the other side. Sa the 6x here. So we have here 6x. Then transfer the positive 4x on the other side. So this will become negative 4x. Okay? Then equal sign. Bring down the positive 24 here. So this is positive 24. And transfer this positive 18 on the other side. So we have here positive 18 on the other side. So from positive, this will become negative 18. Then solve for the value of x. 6x minus 4x. So we know this is equal to 2x. Then 24 minus 18 is equal to 6. Then solve for the value of x. So we have to divide both sides by 2. Okay? So 2 divided by 2 is 1. So we have here x, which is equal to 3. So the value of our x now is equal to 3. So if we are going to check this one, so let us check if the answer x here, which is 3, is correct. So what we are going to do is we are going to substitute it to our original given equation, which is the x plus 3 all over 4 equal to x plus 6 all over 6. Substitute the value of x that we got here. So substitute. So we know our x. So we have here x, or x is equal to 3. So 3 plus 3 all over 4 and 3 plus 6 all over 6. So we know 3 plus 3 is equal to 6 over 4, and 3 plus 6 is equal to 9 over 6. So this is 9 over 6. So if we're going to simplify this one, so this 6 and 4 is divisible by 2. So therefore we can simplify this as 3 halves. And this one, 9 and 6 is divisible by 3. Okay? So this is equal to, or if we're going to simplify this one, this will become also 3 halves. Okay? Since they become equal to each other, so therefore, we can say that our answer, x plus 3 here, is the correct answer. Okay, so let us have here another example of a rational equation. Okay, so we have here the given rational equation. So x all over 2x minus 3 is equal to 3x all over x plus 11. So since we have here single rational expression on this side, and we have also a single rational expression on the other side, separated by the equal sign, so it means that, or the best thing that we can use is we have to use the cross multiplication. So we can multiply this one and multiply this one to here. Okay? So let us do the first one. So let us multiply this one. So we have here 3x multiply to 2x minus 3. And also this one, where x multiplied to x plus 11. Then, we have to use the distributive property. So we have here 3x times 2x. So we know this is equivalent to 6x squared, and 3x times negative 3. So this is negative 9x. And also, we have here x times x is x squared, and x times 11 is positive 11x. So we have here like terms. So we have here 6x squared and x squared, and 9x and 11x. So what we are going to do is we have to combine like terms. So we have here bring down the 6x squared. So this is 6x squared. Then transfer on the other side the x squared. So this will become negative x squared. Then bring down this negative 9x. So this is negative 9x. Then transfer on the other side this positive 11x. So this will become negative 11x, which is equal to 0. Then simplify. So we know 6x squared minus x squared. So this will become 5x squared. Then negative 9x and 11x. This will become negative 20x, which is equal to 0. Then, so as you observe, we in this case, so we have here common factor, which is x. So we can simplify this one, or 5x rather. So we can simplify this one as 5x, then multiply to x, then negative 4, which is equal to 0. Okay? So this time, what will be the value of x that can make our equation equal to 0? So the value of x is equal to 0. Okay? So because we know if our x here is equal to 0, so we can have 5 times 0 is 0. Multiply to this, so we know any number multiplied to 0 will become equal to 0. Okay? So here, our x must be equal to 0. Then aside from 0, we can also say that our x will become equal to 4. Okay? Because we know 4 minus 4, this will become equal to 0. Okay? And 0 times 5x is equal to 0. Because as we said, any number multiplied to 0 is always equal to 0. So therefore, we have here two answers where x is equal to 0 and x is also equal to 4. Okay, so let us have here example number 4. So we have here another single rational expression and single rational expression. So what we can do is we have to use the cross multiplication. So we can simplify these ones, or we can multiply. So this one and this one. So we can say this will become equal to x plus 1 multiplied to 4x minus 2. Then we also have here x multiplied to this one. So write the equal sign. So this is equal to x multiplied to 3x plus 3. Then after that, so we have to multiply two binomials. So we have to use the FOIL method. So x times 4x. So we know the answer of this is equal to 4x squared. Then after that, x times negative 2. So we have here negative 2x. Then this one, 1 times 4x. So we know this is equivalent to positive 4x. And this one is 1 times negative 2. So this is equal to negative 2. Which is equal to, so this one distribute here. So x times 3x. So we know this is equal to 3x squared. And x times 3. So we know this is equal to positive 3x. Then after that, we have to simplify this first. Okay. So simplify. So bring down the positive 4x squared. So 2x plus negative 2x plus 4x. So we know this is positive 2x. Then bring down the negative 2. So this is negative 2. Then which is equal to 3x squared plus the 3x. Then after that, we have to combine like terms. So we have here like terms 4x squared and 3x squared. So here, bring down the 4x squared. then transfer this 3x on the other side. So this will become negative 3x squared. Then bring down the 2x here, the positive 2x. Then the like terms, transfer the like terms on the other side. So this will become equivalent to negative 3x. Then the negative 2. So we have here negative 2, which is equal to 0. So after this, simplify. So 4x squared minus 3x squared. So we know this is equivalent to x squared. Then x times 2x minus 3x. So this is equivalent to negative x. Then the negative 2. So we have here the negative 2, which is equal to 0. So as you observe, we have here now a quadratic equation. So we know if we are going to factor a quadratic equation, so the result of that is equivalent to a 2 binomial. So we know that the x squared came from x times x is x squared. Then think of two numbers whose product is equal to negative 2 and sum is equal to negative 1. So the two numbers are negative 2 and positive 1, because we know negative 2 times positive 1 is negative 2, and of course the negative 2 plus 1 is negative 11. It satisfies our condition. So in this case, so what is the value of x? So we have to equate this into 0. So what will be the value of x minus 2 that will become equal to 0? So we know this one, x, if our x is equal to 2, so therefore this equation is equal to 0. And of course, equate this one also. So when does the x plus 1 will become equal to 0? Okay, so this will become equal to 0 if our x is equal to negative 1. So therefore, in this kind of rational equation, so we have a two solution, which is x equal to 2 and x is equal to negative 1.